Everybody wants to be a powerful executive and run things. I, as a president, wouldn't want to run the world. I don't want to police individual activities and their lifestyle, and I don't want to run the economy. So that's like an entirely different philosophy, but it's very, very much in our tradition and in the tradition of our Constitution.
National security in Iran. Let me ask you this question. With Iran killing Americans in Iraq, you argue we shouldn't have been there in the first place, but they're also fighting proxy wars through Hezbollah and other terrorist organizations. They were planning an assassination of a Saudi ambassador on our soil. They clearly have said they want to wipe Israel off the map. Why do you think it wouldn't be dangerous if they got that nuclear weapon?
Well, I don't want them to get the nuclear weapon. It would increase the danger, but I don't think we should deal with that. But as far as thinking that that should be the whole issue, I think you're losing the point, because there are a lot of nuclear weapons around the world. As a matter of fact, those quotes about wiping Israel off the map, just as a favor to me, look it up and check the real interpretation. They talk about getting rid of the regime of those people in Jerusalem.
I've gone back on numerous occasions. He said eliminate the state of Israel, wipe them off the face of the earth. That has been said by Ahmadinejad.
It literally says getting rid of the regime and removing from the pages of time. It is a lot different than Israel.
He's also a Holocaust denier.
Okay. No, I think that they're acting in self-defense. Ehud Barak said that they're acting logically and they're acting in their self-interest. And if he was an Iranian, he would probably think the same way. So they have a lot to contend with. And Barak said they were surrounded by nuclear missiles. Why wouldn't they have a natural? But there's a gross distortion of this debate that they're on the verge of a nuclear weapon. There is no evidence that they're on the verge of a nuclear weapon, and we shouldn't be ready to start another war.
You talk about a declaration of war. I've read the Constitution. It doesn't say you have to use any exact words, and George Bush got the authorization for the use of force. If you're going to use force, that seems to me to meet that definition.
Yeah, but it was explicit to go after those responsible for 9/11, and I voted for it. I voted for that.
Did I hear you say tonight, and I wrote it down, and I wasn't sure the context because I will admit my attention was diverted, that we killed millions of Iraqis?
There was estimated, when Albright was asked that, the subject that when we were bombing during the 90s, they said there were 500,000 Iraqi children died because of our bombing and sanctions and blowing up their water plants and all. And she says, if that's the price to pay, we have to. So for 10 years, we were bombing them. And don't you think we would be annoyed if somebody bombed us for 10 years? So in comparison, they can say that we have killed a lot of the people. We dropped drones, on Pakistan. What if they did that to us? Wouldn't we be annoyed? And that's not self-defense.
I'm a believer that no country has shed more blood in defense of freedom for Muslims around the world than the United States, nor has there ever been a country that has accumulated more power and abused it less than us. I got to get this final question in.